Natalia, and welcome to the Save California Salmon Youth Advocacy Series. I am Leimoni Hutt, Save California Salmon Youth Advocate and member of the Hoopa Tribe. This series focuses on how to be an environmental advocate in your community. This is relevant regardless of whether you're just getting started or are a long-term advocate that just wants to learn more. For this first video, I would like to focus on a few of the many reasons why you should get involved with activism and advocacy. First, activism and advocacy are important terms to understand. My work as an advocate began when I was 8 years old, when I wrote and presented my first speech to the California State Water Board in favor of the removal of the Klamath dams. Since then, I have spoken at multiple California State Water Board and City Council meetings regarding community-focused issues. So, as people, we often correlate our identity with the activities we are engaged with. So, if you are involved in outdoor recreation like surfing or biking, then protecting the environment that allows you to enjoy these activities is a way to protect your identity. Also, in this way, you are giving thanks to nature for providing you with your favorite hobby. At a deeper level, activism is about protecting all aspects that make your community great, such as fresh drinking water, healthy forests, and natural supplies of food. This may be a good time to pause the video to write down the values that you have, which may inspire you to get involved in environmental advocacy. An important aspect of activism is seeing the world from a different perspective. This involves demonstrating humility and understanding by thinking about how your activism will help a community that is not your own. Consider the community's values and what you can do to help elevate those values and protect their rights. Activism is about putting others first and thinking globally, even if you're acting locally. This leads us to the fact that we are all under the threat of climate change, which can be very distressing. We are learning to regain autonomy despite the fact that destruction of nature from industrialization may result in no future for our children or even ourselves. In my experience as an Indigenous person, it feels emotionally challenging to advocate for my human rights and the protection of the environment. To be an Indigenous advocate means that if the board I am speaking to doesn't take action, it threatens the existence of my culture. Activism has given me a voice and therefore power to create the world I want to live in by having a say in the decisions that politicians make for our community. As a youth community member that is facing the impact of these decisions for the rest of my life, it is important to make sure that I can use my voice in a way that will have a positive effect to the future generations. Advocacy work is an individual experience and can be aligned with who you are as a person, because finding your role in advocacy is also a way to learn more about yourself. This work will create deeper connections with your community. I made some of my closest friends by being an advocate, because together we are sharing values and ideas that support our community. Thank you for listening to the first video of the Save California Salmon Youth Advocacy Series. If this video is interesting to you, please stay tuned for our next video on how and where to get involved with advocacy work.